Never been to Arbor before? Thank you. Oh my gosh, you picked quite the day to come.
All right, guys, hear the noon bell. It's noon.
Hello, Hash Bash! Welcome to bright and sunshiny Ann Arbor, Michigan for this lovely day where we will celebrate, protest, and above all, make some noise! So being that it is a wonderful event, it takes a lot of work to put this on and make sure everything runs smoothly and everyone is happy. We have a few loose rules. One of them is these speakers and equipment. There's no touching. We need to make sure everyone is respectful of that, just so there's no accidents, so that everything sounds good. I want people in the back, through the flag, to be able to hear me speaking. Can everyone hear me? All right, excellent. The other one is a little bit of loose rule. I have to, just as a disclaimer, let everyone know that we're on University of Michigan property. It is state property. They do not necessarily look the other way to smoking like maybe they do in the rest of Ann Arbor. So it's just a discretion, smoke at your own risk. Otherwise, I'd like everyone to face the flag, take off their hats in preparation for Tom Wall of Cosmic Knot performing the Star Spangled Banner. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Wall! We'll be hearing a little more of his band a little later. It's Cosmic Knot. I'd also like to encourage everyone to download the app for iPhone and Android, where you can get a full list of speakers, other events happening in the area, places to eat, things like that. So check that out. But I'd like to now introduce our first speaker of the event. This man is an incredible activist, serious war-hardened figure in the Michigan marijuana scene. He's one of the most incredible and articulate men to really grace this scene. I'm getting hit in the head with this volcano bag. I've never seen one that big. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Ream.
Thank you, my brothers and sisters, and thanks to everyone who organized this grassroots event. This is an authentic folk festival that we've created here in Ann Arbor, the greatest any folk festival anywhere on this planet. This is a great celebration of cannabis, our holy medicine and our plant with thousands of uses. This is the plant that we love, which offers a deep spirituality that lets us feel happy to be alive and close to Mother Earth. Hash Bash is a celebration of our fierce desire to have this great plant made legal so that all the people of the earth can enjoy its peace, its joy, and its utility. Fighting for cannabis is true patriotism. It's the best way to fight racism and to restore the American Bill of Rights and to provide a foundation for real religion. Welcome to my 50th anniversary. I'm glad you all came today. It was 50 years ago that I discovered the life-changing joy of cannabis. And it saved my life in 1968. I wouldn't have done anything if I'd have been dead. Was it anti-motivational? No. It makes me do what's right.
Michigan NORML, the executive director to defense attorney and cannabis counsel to a board member of MI Legalize. This next man wears many hats. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Abel.
Happy Hash Bash, everybody! What a beautiful day. Here we are. 2017, and it's going to be a hell of a year because this is the year we're going to get the signatures in 180 days, and next year it's going to be on the ballot, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. In one way or another, and I don't know what that one way is going to be, but some way, somehow, it's going to be on the ballot, and it's going to be decriminalized and legalized for any adult to possess marijuana. It's not going to just be for patients anymore. Right? So we all stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. It's so great to hear Chuck Ream here this morning, this afternoon, Professor Chuck, and to hear John Sinclair's beautiful poetry. How awesome is that?
That's awesome.
Right on.
Right on, brother. Hit that joint.
And so, I gotta hit this joint. And so, everybody rest up because sometime in a couple of months, probably in May, we're gonna have petitions and they're gonna be on the street. And there will be paid volunteers, but there will need to be unpaid volunteers. And I think that's a lot of us, that we want it to be legalized not for the money, but for the justice of it. That it's an unjust law, that it needs to be changed. It's needed to be changed. From the beginning, it was racist. And it was against the economic interests of a whole lot of people. And so the pharmaceutical industry is going to be coming after this because they know that it's the cure to the opiate problem. They're still publicly denying it, but they know that marijuana is an exit drug and that the more marijuana, cannabis, there is in a society, that the healthier that society is. The statistics are undeniable. So I encourage you all, get healthy, my friends! Over and out!
What the hell? All right, everybody. Thank you to Matt Abel. That was great. Let's hear it again for Matt Abel.
Hey! What a fucking rock.
we have another loose rule here in the organizing committee for Hash Bash, and that is that we really like to allow elected officials to speak. So if you really want to speak at Hash Bash, one really great way to do that is to run for office. I believe Chuck Reams was, when the first time he spoke here in the early 2000s, he might have just been elected as a school board member. So just seriously, I encourage everyone, run for office, get involved in local politics, and continue to show up at events like this, organize your own events like this, involved in your community. One of the people who helped sort of initiate some of these loose rules, and for most people here, we would not be here at all if it weren't for this man. Adam Brook is an activist who has organized and emceed Hash Bash, pretty much brought it from its grave in the 80s to bring it to what it is now. So I'd like everyone to give a round of applause for Adam Brook.
How you doing, Hash Bash? All right, well, I'm fried because we started an event yesterday, and it's this 2-day, anyways. We'll talk about that later. So, how's this weather, huh? Yeah. That's the best thing about Hash Bash. It doesn't matter what the weather is. Crazy people are going to show up just to be here on the first Saturday in April, which historically was on April 1st until we made it the first Saturday in April.
We'll be lucky to be able to stand up in public a year from now if Trump's still there. This is not what they're looking for in the great America they're talking about. Well, we don't give a fuck. We're going to do this anyway. We always have. We always will. And if our will starts to falter and our ideas aren't coming forth, we'll just smoke another joint. That's right. And then our brain will start to kick in. You might notice I'm a well-known advocate for getting high. We used to try to answer questions from squares, and they would say, well, what's it like to be high? And you'd say, well, I'm high right now. Just to remind us of our spiritual roots. It's called spiritual.
That's what I need. Thanks, bud.
What is jazz but spiritual with a line? Well, never mind, I'm too high. Can't even remember my own words. That's bad. I'll try take 2. Spirituals with a line removed. That is structurally, and in content, just a prayer to the gods of daily life to ask the blessing that the body of another may lay warm in the bed beside you at night, and the rent be paid, and a meal on the table with the sheriff far away from the scene of the crime. Oh, what is jazz but the registration of the human personality in relation to the spiritual, stripped of literal meaning, but full of sound and portent, direct as the voice of the God. Free the weed, everybody.
As a hospice and palliative care nurse, there are 2 key things that I have learned. We are all going to die, and we are all going to want the option to use cannabis to make that process easier. For the past 8 years, I have worked for one of the country's largest hospices, providing care to patients usually in their home, traveling throughout the state of Michigan. When cure is no longer possible, hospice offers intensive care focused on pain relief, comfort, and enhanced quality of life. I have been directly involved with the care of many Michigan patients whose end-of-life journey has been improved by the use of medical cannabis. While pharmaceuticals are available to reduce the symptoms that occur naturally as the body shuts down, they can be sedating, and a patient should not be sedated to the point of coma to manage these symptoms. Our hospice teams work hard to deliver symptom management and pain control that permits the patient to have interactivity with others. Over the past few years, we have learned by real-world experience that cannabis can improve the quality of life for our patients whose days here are diminishing. To help us with dosing and finding the right class of cannabis for specific disease processes, there should be continuing medical education that offers evidence-based information on how and when cannabis can be beneficial.
It's so cool.
Hello, Ashbush! Ladies and gentlemen, I've only got about 3 minutes here, but what I want to do is challenge you. You young folks out there, this fight's not over. For those of you under 35 standing on this magnificent university, I'm looking for you to be the next folks, the next generation, to actually find the healing compounds in this cannabis. I'm looking for you to get in this university, help fight cancer, help fight multiple sclerosis, help save your grandma, help save your mom, help save a veteran. And while you're at it, these old school guys sitting up here in front, and a lot of these guys in back, they're old school OGs. We are looking for you to take it over. Get out here, educate yourself, study, find the new thing that's going to open everything up and save cancer. So again, to you young folks out there on this campus, educating and studying, I am looking for you, a man with MS and has a lot of problems and dealing with a lot of sick people. I challenge you not to just use this as recreational, but be that one person out there that finds the cure to save not only my ass, a veteran's ass, but your grandma's ass. So, thank you. I love you guys. Have a great day. And let me tell you one more thing. Shake the person's hand next to you right now. Let's make a little bit of history. I'll tell you what we're going to do, something that hasn't been done at Hash Bash yet. Everyone with the cell phone, lift it up in the air and get ready to take one hell of a selfie. I want you to turn towards that flag and have your picture taken this way of the stage. Let's capture this magnificent moment and remember the challenge I've laid down for the youth to get out there and help save us. So get those phones up in the air, turn towards that wonderful flag of the United States, and let's take the biggest selfie of the stoners that's ever been taken. On the count of 3, get those cameras up and let's take that selfie. 1, 2, 3. God bless you all. Make some noise. A little insane in the membrane, people. We love you. God bless you.